government should be doing for the communities, especially around the holidays when
Now you treat if you expected the government to do something for you, you already messed up. Yeah, you already at a low.
I don't know about expectation, but what do you think they should be?
But that's the same thing when we grew up. Our parents had to make a choice: either you get this gift or you get food. Yeah. It's the same thing. It's just times is different.
Yeah. I think my mother always told me that, and the pressure is different. Like say we succumb, and I'm saying that from our generation, I get mad with us the most is that we succumb to being soft sometimes because we don't like telling nobody no.
No, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. We so succumb because we looking at what the next door neighbor and everybody else is doing and comparing ourselves and keeping up with the Joneses. And is a mental thing.
And not only that, we heard no so much.
Yeah, and like say for us, we got into a point of just saying we're gonna do everything that we can to make sure that they get better. And we think better is giving, and not teaching. And like I said, a lot of times we're not educating kids about like what the lesson is. It's like just like the old proverb said, it's like you teach man to fish. You know what I'm saying? He eat for a lifetime. Yeah, eat for a lifetime.
Give him a fish.
So we should be self-reliant on our own community, not even thinking about the government.
But I think the government.
They ain't coming for him.
I always thought about the government. I think about the government like, I don't even think it should be no homeless people.
It shouldn't be. What I'm trying to say is,
when it comes to Christmas, I know they ain't doing.
Yeah, if they ain't doing nothing all year round, why do you think they're gonna do something?
They can help the international all the time. Why they can't? Why it should be no homeless people in the United States? That's how I feel.
It should be.
But I think when you start talking about communities, when you talk about the communities of color, especially black folks, we have I guess we're so disenfranchised. We have so many problems in our own community. So when you go to like a Jewish community or an Italian community or an Asian community, they not worried about the problems that we have because they already have a culture. Not saying that we don't have it, but our culture is lost for the most part. So we're supposed to be doing more in our own communities to help out our people. And we're starting to do that because we're starting to like
but the point is, there's no community.
But when you start, I'm talking about this right here. You got a bunch of black positive men in here. Officers, firefighters. You got positive brothers in this room right here, businessmen. And the dialogue, I guess we talk on a normal basis. And we're actually doing things in our own communities. As of now, we've been doing this for the past couple of years. So we're not waiting for the government or anybody else to help us out. Whether it's Christmas, we have to do that because our ancestors have done that. You know what I mean? So it's not happening how we wanted to I guess happen.
Manifest.
But it's happening. Yeah. So now it has to be us.
You take the whole.
Just like how he said,
take the responsibility.
If he did something wrong, his mother would do something. That's just a community where when these kids come into this barbershop, Haas talk to all these kids, he bothered them, every kid. But and that's love because they gonna remember that man. When he went to the barbershop, they had a good time. So that right there is like Christmas for some of these kids because their dad not even in their lives.
Right. Well, here's another thing. Most of us grew up in New Brunswick.
Or Franklin.
Well, how many of us now live in New Brunswick?
Yeah, but
most of the time, but I'm saying most of the time, as we grew up, we moved out of the community. Mm-hmm. We have our kids, so our kids become part of that community. Mm-hmm. So we don't have time to come back to this community because most of us don't even know this community
no more. But this brother here is doing
everybody branched out.
Yeah, everybody branched out. But that's it.
So that's only
isn't that part of being better?
Yeah,
that's what we do. Like we doing everything to be better.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So we branched out. We branched out, and so you're in Franklin, so you're helping out with the community because your kids are there.
That's not
you're
true.
in no.
I'm about to say everything.
No, I'm saying, but your kids is mainly in Franklin activities. Your kids is more in North Brunswick. Your kids is in Franklin. Your kids is in Union, Franklin, North Franklin. So it's separate. So it's good that we able to come back and do things within New Brunswick because this is home.
Yes, I'm saying.
But it has to be that.
But it has to be us.
That's what I'm saying. But being that it's not beneficial to us, we giving back to the next kids from the world behind us, giving them opportunity. And that's why we giving back.
That's what I said. But a lot of people that's here now are not from here. So we also got to get them involved and let them know, like, listen, this is where we from. You guys from elsewhere, if y'all want to be part of this community, we all got to help out.
But that's true too. But we can't sit back and wait for
we can't.
to happen. Like we can't sit back and wait for the churches. No. We can't sit back and wait for the government. Exactly. We got to come together and do it for our own communities.
Yeah. So that goes into really her point altogether is that a lot of times we don't understand systems. Like I said, as a whole. Like I said, we don't. Like I said, the whole thing about government is about a system. If you can't penetrate that system, you don't got to in on that system. You ain't getting nothing out of that system. That's just how it's. But that's how it's built. all together. And the only way that and the reason why we don't really get nothing out of this system is because it's some fact is we always have our individual opinions. There is no collective voice, and our voices before were the churches. So they got what they got.
Exactly.
They got their money. You know what I'm saying? They got their position.
They don't need us.
So now what we do is we get mad at the churches because they position themselves and we didn't position around that or with them to do something at the same time frame. Because now it's like, okay, look, we're gonna look at how much money they get because I'm a numbers guy. Everybody know in here. It's like I follow the money. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, look. So I'm gonna get mad at them because I'm gonna go to them and say, listen, I already know you pulled up this money. I'm already say, hey, look, I'm gonna know that before we even start talking. So I'm like, I just want to know what you gonna do with it, and what you got committed to it. Because now, if you ain't committed to it, I want you to commit to us. But what it is that we have to say that together we're gonna go ahead and take accountability to do it. And what we've been doing over the last couple of years is we've been saying that we don't want to be accountable together.
And also, I think also, if we want the church to get more involved, we need to get more involved with the church. Like one of us, you don't gotta go to church. You ain't got to go to church. But if you're not going, if you're not going to church or you're not associating with that church, you can't expect that church to do anything for you.
What he said is the system.
It's bigger. It's way bigger.
This is all business. So the problem is that like, and you say it all the time. It's like if I go, you go, and everybody else go. They can't help everybody.
Exactly. So we have multiple churches out here.
No. So let's say
that's why we all gotta get invited.
So what I'm saying to you is that if collectively you say, hey, look, we got a coalition. We gonna take care of everybody. You give us the money, we gonna take care of everybody. You ain't gotta go nowhere. The difference between every other community is that they always got a coalition. Jewish communities, Asian communities, whatever like that. They funnel the money through it and then they spread out.
Exactly.
That's how it goes. The problem with every other minority community is they always go individually wise. They always, because they don't stick together. And it's like, if she says something about him, we automatically turn. We automatically turn. We automatically say that we believe her rather than checking facts. Rather than having a conversation behind the scenes and say, don't say that now. We're going to have a conversation, we're going to take care of you, regardless of the situation.
We started several organizations, nonprofits, where we collectively will put $20 or $30 in ourselves. So where Ben will go and solicit the money on the government side, we already put money together individually. So we're looking at it on both ends. Not saying that his is extra, but we have our own to put out.
So when they get the clearance and say we don't have the money, okay, we'll go do it ourselves. Just give us the clearance, because the simple fact is proving the point to the government is just saying, hey, look, they always say it can't be done because they always looking at it for its handouts. We always prepare regardless of the situation. That's why we don't wait for them, because the simple fact is our community going to die regardless of whether or not they help us or not. We are the only people that can save our community. And like I said again, our communities have to depend on us to get better. I mean, like I said, as far as where our mindsets are, as far as men is concerned. Because again, the leadership, the women's doing what they got to do. The men got to do what they got to do now. And men got to stop fighting with each other and saying, hey, look, I don't like that brother because of whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because we feed into that too much. And we got into the sports and the drug culture where it's like it fed on it. Where we became competition, adversarial, and we never, you know what I'm saying, never would talk to another brother. You know what I'm saying? We don't even talk to each other down the street no more. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's turned in the 60s and 70s, because in the 80s and 90s it became adversarial. Everybody had to be the best man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we lost a lot of stuff.
Yeah, everybody ego trip. Everybody want to be the man.
That was deep. Okay, I think that concludes it. Y'all together are amazing. Y'all could literally rule the world. I suggest that you start a board together, get a president.
I don't even like
president.
these dudes.
And just start coming up with some things for the community, because this was fantastic.
It's already happening.
Yeah,
we already. Fantastic! I look forward
You should leave the information from our organization.
Let me keep following up with you guys.
We got a voters caucus. We got a Next Man Up organization. We got a United African American Community Alliance. So we got 3 different organizations. Ben, what's your organization?
We the people, Grace for Life, educational outfit that's out there. So like I said, we working on all fronts. We ain't gonna wait for nobody, because like I said, we've been waiting for the last 10, 15 years for handouts. Like I said, now it's not like I said, we just gonna go there business wise and ask for our number. That's it.
All right, well, thanks guys.
Thank you.
All right. That was good. It's a wrap.
I'm about to be on channel 2.